guys, so bloody hell, you know when you drink your drink and it goes down the wrong hole? That's just what's happened. So you know, I want to talk briefly about this purse splits where I was like, maybe Eddie Hearn didn't bid enough. Did he not? Wow. Dillian Whyte any justice. But learning more about, you know, all of this purse splits and purse bids and this split and that split, banana split, you know, every type of split. Box splits, which I can't do. I think Eddie, absolutely, is a fucking genius. What he did was, knowing that it was probably going to be a 20% split, he low bidded. It was still a high bid, still the second highest purse bid in boxing history after Frank's. Saying on purpose, forcing them to bid high. In turns, forces Queensbury and Top Rank to boost up their bid, which then in turn Eddie knows they'll win the bid and Dillian Whyte will absolutely get a couple mil more than what they was willing to give him. They wanted to give him £3 million, which was $5.5 million. Now Dillian Whyte makes £3 million and £4 million on fights of his own. So Eddie, knowing this, pushed this to purse bids, bid purposely lower of what, even if he'd won, Dillian Whyte would have still got $1 million more than his normal usual fee, which would have been, I think 4.5 mil, 5 mil, I want to say. And Tyson Fury getting his bulk of the money. I mean, this was an 80-20 split so far until arbitration does rule. But just say, Eddie he was smart. Because why bid a colossal bid? Say if Eddie bidded, if he wanted to, because he comes from long money, Matchroom is long money. If he wanted to bid £50 million, he could have. And definitely would have outbidded those guys. But then on an 80-20 split, Tyson Fury would have been walking away with... Dillian Whyte would have been walking away with 10 million and Tyson Fury 40 million. So why would he do that? So this way, he actually did... When you take time and dissect it and learn little more things and obtain more information and knowledge, you realise Eddie Hearn smashed it. So, fair play to him. Fair play. He got the 4 million... I think it's dollars. I'm not sure if it's dollars. I think it's 4 million... £4 million. No, yeah, £4 million bonus for the winner. So if Dillian Whyte wins the fight, he walks away with 10 mil. Tyson Fury walks away with what's on top of his 24 mil. Now, what I want to say about Tyson Fury, so-called 25 million, this was another thing which was going to certainly help Bob Arum and Warren to bid, because they probably said to Tyson Fury, they probably settled a flat fee. Fury, we'll give you 15 million for this fight, and we're going to bid the 31 million. So, because they don't really know if they're going to make a lot of money for this fight, so they may be in the red. If they confirm to Tyson Fury and make a deal, we'll give you 15 million. Coming from Bob Arum and Warren, we know what we can bid because we know what we're going to give you. So we've bid 31 million pounds. We've said to you we're going to give you 15 million. That gives us 10 million to play with, do a bit of promotion, whatever's left, put that in the pot for the winning bonus. And whatever we reap back, hopefully we're not in the red. But just in case we are, we've got the leftover millions. We can use that as we've basically not as much in the red at all, or that brings us out of the red because it just goes back into whoever we've got to pay that back to. So it was a very smart move on Eddie's behalf and Queensbury. And then the arbitration, which should be, I don't know, maybe the decision coming soon or into March. I think March. May actually lift the fee, lift the split. So they may say, actually, it's a 70-35 split. And then, or it's a 70, or it's a 70-30, or 65-35. Or imagine if it's a 55-45. Then Queensbury are going to be pissed because that £31 million, then basically 16 million to Tyson Fury and 15 million to Dillian Whyte, and Eddie Hearn makes a percentage winning. So I hope the arbitrator, Fury has far more people that he has to pay back than Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte manages himself, and then he's got Eddie Hearn on a fight-by-fight basis. He's not signed to a promotional company. So Eddie Hearn will get a percentage. You know, he breaks a bit off for his trainers. Tyson Fury's got 2 promotional networks, companies. Queensbury, he has to pay Frank Warren, Bob Aaron for Top Rank. Then his manager or his advisors, MTK but Global on top, or whatever, if they're the same. Then you've got to pay your training team. So that millions guaranteed. It looks quite small by the time he's finished, and the network takes their money. They've got a cross-platform, BT, Sky, ESPN. So basically, Eddie did well because more or less maybe this fight may be in the red, and Queensbury has to foot the bill. I hope that helps you guys digest this a bit. Remember, I'm dealing in pounds, and then I do convert into dollars if I have to. Had so many comments going, no, he bid £41 million. No, it was £31 million, which was $41 million. Eddie bid £24 million, which is $31 million. This fight is happening in the UK, so we're going to be talking about initially pounds, okay? But yeah, don't forget to join me. We'll do my weekly wrap-up show tomorrow at 10 p.m. UK time. Anyway, I'm gone. We'll discuss it further. Hey girl, it's LadyChann. Rep nonetheless. Come box with Chan. Gyan. Gyan.